Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Learning with Rohan Sidhant. Today we will read New Mulberry English course with Oxford Ariel and Italy course book 4 Interactive Resources for Teacher chapter number 2 The Magic Powder. Make a list of things you will need if you want to make a sandwich. 2 slices of bread. I will not do it. It is a question. So now let us read a story about a young man who tried to make gold and of the magic ingredient an old man told him about. Once upon a time, in a little village on the banks of Irrawaddy River, there lived a young woman called Zia. She was happily married to a good man named Thiri. But there was one problem that nagged Zia. Her husband believed that he was an alchemist. Like other alchemists, he believed he could make gold. All day he kept dreaming about ways to change mud into gold. Soon their money had run out and they had to struggle to buy food for the two of them. We shall find a job soon, she pleaded with Thiri. We cannot continue like this. But Thiri would not listen. No, Zaya, I am on the verge of a breakthrough. We will soon be able to turn all the dirt we find into gold. Disheartened, Zaya approached her father, wise old twin, for a solution. He thought for a while and asked to see Thiri. The next day, Thiri arrived at his father-in-law's house. He was taken by surprise when his father-in-law took him aside and whispered, "When I was young like you, I was an alchemist too." The two of them spent the whole afternoon discussing Thiri's work. Finally, the old man said, "Thiri, congratulations, you are definitely on the verge of a breakthrough, but you seem to be lacking a very important ingredient in your experiments. Only recently did I discover this, but I am too old for this task. It required enormous effort." "Then let me do it for you, father," cried Teddy. He was really excited. "Tell me what the ingredient is." When leaned closer and whispered, "Son, the secret ingredient is the silver powder that is only found on banana leaves. You will have to plant the banana trees yourself and cast certain spells on them. Then as the plant grows, the powder on the leaves will gain magical powders." "How much of this powder we need, father?" asked Thiri excitedly. "A kilo," replied Win. "A kilo!" cried Thiri. "That will require hundreds of banana trees, but I shall do it later." That evening, the old man taught his son-in-law the magic spells and loaned him the money to start the work. The very next day, Thiri bought a field near his house and cleared it. Then he planted banana saplings. After carefully chanting the magic spells, he worked in the field, watered his plant, pulled weeds out, and kept pests away. When the plant grew and bore fruit, he carefully collected the silver powder from the leaves. There was hardly any powder on each leaf, so Thiri had to buy more land and grow more bananas. He was determined to do what was needed. It took him several years, but at the end of it all, he had managed to collect enough of the magic powder. He rushed to his father-in-law. "Father, finally, here is a kilo of the magic powder," he cried. "Wonderful," said Wayne. "I am proud of you, Thiri. Now I will show you how to turn dirt into gold. But first, let us get Zia. Need her help. Without losing any time, Thierry ran to his wife and was soon back with her. Zia asked the old man, "What did you do with the bananas?" When Thierry was collecting the powder. "Why, I sold them," father replied. "Zia, that's how we earned a living. I saved some money too. I have it safely at home." The three of them went to Three's house, where they brought out a bag that she had kept safely in the loft. When emptied the bag on the table, gold coin tinkled as they fell in a huge shiny heap. Then he went to field and came back with a handful of dirt, which he placed next to the heap of gold. "You see, Thierry," he said, turning to his son-in-law, "you have changed dirt into gold." Never after that day did Thierry collect any more magic powder from the leaves, but he continued to grow bananas. His alchemist father-in-law had taught him the best way to turn dirt into gold. A folktale from Myanmar. Now let us read the word meaning. First, ingredient means one of the things that you add when you are making something to it. Irrawaddy River means a river in the country of Myanmar. Nag means worried. Word mean very near to the movement when something happens. Breakthrough meaning something achieved after hard work. Disheartened meaning having lost hope. Cast certain spells meaning use magic words. Sapling meaning young trees. Chanting meaning saying a word or group of words many times loudly. Weeds meaning wild plants that grow where they are not needed. Pest meaning insect or animal that damage plants. Loft meaning the room or space under the roof of the house. Tinkered meaning made light ringing sound. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Like my video and subscribe my channel. Meet you in another video.